Hey guys, Drift0r here. Today I have a huge channel update for you. Some things are changing on the channel, some things have changed in my personal life, mostly for the better in my opinion, and I wanted to keep you all up to date and in the loop and tell you about some things that are going on behind the scenes. You guys have supported me all the way up to 1 million subscribers, which is colossal and awesome, and for that I'm thankful and grateful in ways that you might not even be able to imagine. We're chasing 1.1 right now, which just kind of blows my mind, and part of that is that I've always treated you all as equals, or as adults, or big boys, or partners, or whatever you want to say. I've tried not to lie, be deceptive, tried to be very straightforward, honest, and open, so today we're going to be talking about some more taboo things, including money, which we don't usually do on this channel, but I will be doing it a little bit. So again, love the support. Oh yeah, funny story about the gameplay you're seeing right now. So this is from me and J-Hub versus a small group of subscribers. They noticed us in domination and got their friends to join and went super tryhard. They beat us the first game where I was using goofy guns and trying to do in-depth stuff. The second game I thought I would put my tryhard panties on and beat them, and they just smashed us in domination. So like any good Call of Duty player, when the game was done, we bounced out to try to get a new lobby, but they followed us into the next lobby, and it kind of rustled my jimmies and made me a little upset, so I put on my big boy tryhard panties again, and so did J-Hub, and we tryharded super hard again in this ground war lobby against some subscribers that joined in, and we very narrowly managed to pull out a victory, but man, I loved it. It was really satisfying to beat them after losing twice in a row. So first things first, you may have noticed that I've been streaming a lot more often. There is a very good reason for that, and the reason is that streams are super beneficial to this channel. Every single one has been wildly successful, and they're actually slowly becoming a bigger and bigger part of the channel. Money-wise, income-wise, because we all do know that YouTubers make videos for money and that kind of stuff. But anyway, income is 2 to 3 times what a normal video is because the value of the live advertisements is so high. So in no uncertain terms, the streams definitely make me more money, and that's 2 to 3 more times even without donations, even without sponsors, even without any of that stuff. Just the base level. When you add all that other stuff on, it goes up to 4, 5, maybe 6 times, which is absolutely crazy. On top of this, and what I probably like more than the money, is the fact that new subscriber growth is huge for streaming. Every single time I stream, it's very successful in that it pulls in a lot of new subscribers. And I mean 4-digit numbers here, which is pretty crazy and not that common for this channel, so I consider that a big success. Streaming also allows me to be more personal. Typically, I make guide videos, there are formal commentaries. I'm almost doing an essay in the form of Call of Duty, very dictatorial, very kind of laid out, thought out. But in streaming, I'm allowed to be a bit more personal, a bit more excitable, have more fun, and kind of reach out and interact with you guys better, which I think is great for the channel, and it's good for me. It makes me feel better. You guys seem to like it too. And also, streaming is easier than making videos. Every video takes hours upon hours to make, editing, all that sort of stuff, whereas a stream, I can be live for 3 hours, and there's definitely a skill to that and talking to people, and you know, I do get a little more tired than you would think just blabbing the entire time, but I don't have to edit it up and chop it up and all that kind of stuff. It just saves and turns into a video for me, which is very beneficial. There is a problem with streaming though, and that's that not all of you seem to enjoy it very much. There is kind of a split in the audience on the channel. Some of you really enjoy the streams, you come out, you chat, you enjoy it, I get new followers coming in. But even though I gain a lot of followers on stream, I do lose some as well. I have, you know, YouTube and Google Analytics to tell me this. There's a not insignificant portion of you guys that unsubscribe during streams just because that's not the content that you followed me for. So I'm seeking to achieve a balance. That being said, I want to stream more often, even more often than what I'm doing right now. And on top of this, I have a desire to make less produced videos. Now, before you jump and go crazy, I just want to say in-depth is going nowhere. That's the bread and butter of this channel. If this channel was a pizza, in-depth would be the bread, the tomato sauce, and the cheese on it. Like, that is what this channel is built on. That series will continue indefinitely. And commentaries and, you know, normal videos will continue indefinitely as well. I'm not stopping, not quitting, definitely not giving that up. That is going to continue. However, I would like to set aside 2 to 3 days a week, maybe 4 depending on how this goes, that are just going to be stream days, which I have not set this in stone yet. You're more than welcome to give me feedback, but something like Monday, Wednesday, Friday is a stream, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday is videos, or the other way around, or I might stream just on the weekends and do produced videos through the week, or I'm kind of working on a schedule to where I can do a couple videos a week and a couple streams a week and make the most amount of people happy, and I'm going to be trying to get more stream guests on the channel, other YouTubers that you might be familiar with. I've already streamed with Cross and J-Hub and Exclusive Ace. I talked to Noah J a lot, but it never quite works out. I wanted to stream with Hutch, gonna stream with Legion again, gonna reach out to some pro players, try to keep it fresh and interesting. It's not gonna be like a rotating guest series, but just on occasion, once a week, once every 2 weeks, I'm gonna try to bring in a guest and keep it fresh. Fresh, what am I, in the 90s? I'm feeling like a dinosaur, and I'm thinking about Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. This schedule should also give me time to work on better videos. If you haven't noticed, the in-depth videos that I have been making, while more infrequent, are longer and, in my opinion, better researched, more examples, and better edited. Ideally, I want that trend to continue because I always want to do quality over quantity. Several times in the last month, I've just declined to make a video because I wasn't happy with how it is. I don't want to put out crap videos. I don't want to put out a video every day just because. I want to put out good content that you guys can enjoy. Little side note before moving into the next segment, you may notice that my hardware will change up soon. I'm probably going to be getting a new webcam. This guy right here has been a little bit frustrating for me. Going to upgrade that. Going to change the position as well because the way my monitors are set up now when I stream and I want to read YouTube comments, I have to look over here, which is to my left, but it makes me look like I'm looking off the screen. The better way to do it, because it doesn't break the kind of illusion of what we're doing here, is to set it up over here so that I'm looking into the stream, into the comments, that sort of thing. But I need a new webcam. I need to redo my monitors. My computer has been having issues, so that's going to be redone. I might have a couple days of downtime, and I might come back with like camera like way up in my face, kind of like this, you know, something different. But hopefully not that close, because that would be a little bit crazy. There will also be more experimenting with other non-Call of Duty games. Now at this point, many of you are going to panic again and saying, Drift0r, he's giving up on Call of Duty. He's already streaming. He's changing the channel completely. Let's all unsubscribe en masse. That's not how we're doing. We're going to do like a 90-10 rule or like an 80-20. I want to do about 8 or 9 videos in a row and then like one non-COD video. I mean, the bread and butter and the base of this channel is Call of Duty, but there are other games that are coming out that I do want to play. Most notably Overwatch. I want to play Overwatch a lot. I'm planning to stream it. Gonna be trying, maybe I'm gonna try the mobile thing again. Hopefully it works. And I want to just kind of experiment there, try to see if I can get a format you guys like, try to do something new. This whole year, this whole update videos about new stuff, so I'm gonna be trying to do new videos on new games. Expect most of the experimentation to be for streams. I'm probably not going to do a whole lot of solo uploads of random games and gameplay. I think that for the solo uploads, Call of Duty is definitely the way to go. As of now, the second channel is discontinued. Why did I discontinue it? Because I couldn't maintain it. Am I lazy? Possibly, if you want to say that. But I was unable to stream on the second channel and make videos and stream on the primary channel or make videos for the second channel. I just couldn't manage it. I know a lot of other YouTubers that manage multiple channels. They do it fantastically. And a lot of you are going to compare me to them, and that's not an unfair comparison. But at the end of the day, you have to know yourself, and I know that I am not a 2 video or 3 video a day kind of guy. I kind of top out at 2, like when I'm working hard, and I'm generally a 1 video a day kind of guy, and I try to make my 1 video really good. I just can't keep that schedule very well. I couldn't run the second channel, and I couldn't run it up to quality standards, so as of now it's discontinued, and I apologize for that. I know a lot of you subscribed and had high hopes, but it just didn't pan out because I didn't have the skills to manage it, and I apologize for that. So I'm going to keep pretty much everything here on the main channel. It is also very likely that my sponsorships will change up in the future. As of right now, several of the contracts have run out. I'm renegotiating them. Several of them have finished, the renegotiation is finished and I'm re-signed. I finished Elgato recently, and others are running out soon. I originally, about a year and a half, 2 years ago, had a 3 sponsorship rule, and I've gotten really busy, and now we're up to 6. That's a lot of sponsors. If you're wondering who they are, that's Elgato, Scuff, Astro, Netduma, Brass Monkey Apps for the Ask Drift0r app, which is coming, and for the Ultimate Utility, and my own clothing line. Now, some of these are easier. My own clothing line is directly related to me, you know, but I consider that a sponsorship as well. And the apps are, again, an app that I'm making, but it's still like another link in the description. Elgato is simple. They want tutorials, but Scuff, Astro, and Netduma are based on the links and the codes and stuff. And while I think I've managed it very well, I think that I've kept this channel mostly free from spam or advertisements or pushy kind of things. I've tried to be very fair and honest in reviews and limit the I don't like sponsor stuff being back-to-back. That's just kind of poopy, and definitely no more than 1 per week. It's added up. There's a lot of products that come in. There's a lot of favor trading. probably a little bit more beneficial on my end with the favors. Most of the companies I work with are very nice to me. Thank you guys, don't drop me please. But it's at a point where I can barely manage it. On top of this, there's some other things changing that I cannot talk about in this video, but you will definitely know, and they'll be very public later on. And I have more companies that want to hire me to sponsor different products, and not crap ones either, like really good companies, like companies that I would be happy to work with. But I know that I can't because I've already got my hands full. I've almost got too much going on here, because anything more, either I couldn't manage it or it would just be ridiculous spam to you guys. So in all likelihood, I'm going to drop 1 or 2 of my sponsors and focus on a core 3 or 4 to make it much better and more focused and less ridiculous, just because I just about can't keep up. Before you get off going all crazy on like Drifter's a money whore and this is all about money, no, that's definitely not it. It's actually more about giving me more free time to not fool with contracts and payments and, you know, videos and stuff like that, and just focus on my content, my videos, instead of sponsored videos. So that's important to me. And I will have you know that I turned down a 6-figure deal earlier last year. I think it was like last August sometime. There was a company I can't mention that had some huge, like ridiculous offer. It was 6 figures. I could have easily paid off my house and bought a car and still had plenty of money left over, but it wasn't a good deal. It was very, very taxing on subscribers. It was bad for the content. It required a lot of work. And the thing I didn't like about it is that it basically bought out and branded my whole channel, and the whole push was to get as much money from you guys as possible. So I turned that down, still making my house payments, getting a new car soon that I'll be making payments on, and just gonna pay taxes with whatever's left over, eat sandwiches. And I'll probably eat a little better than sandwiches, but I just wanted to let you know on what's going on. And finally, I'm going to be visiting Washington, D.C. soon. And going to KatsuCon in a couple of weeks, which is in Maryland. Going to be staying in Washington, D.C. Might have a fan meetup at KatsuCon. Might have a Washington, D.C. fan meetup. Not sure. But that's another bit of travel, which means that my videos will get delayed and backlogged again. Because every time I travel, I have to do like 3, 4, 5 days ahead of time to make space. And I've done a lot of traveling the last 2 weeks, which has backed a lot of stuff up. Guys, that is all for this update. That's just kind of what I wanted to talk about. I wanted you guys to know what's going on. In short, I want to stream more often. I want to make less produced videos, but of a higher quality content. Going to try introducing non-Call of Duty games. Why am I doing it like this? I don't know, it's crazy. And finally, gonna change up my sponsors. Probably less of them in the future, but they will change. And guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you enjoyed the update. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. That would be kind of weird if you subscribed for subscriber update video. Anyway, Drift0r out.